And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sports Jazz. Josh Isaac, right here in the studios for Chelsea versus Man City watch along today evening. I can't wait. Yeah, that's what we've been missing about EPL. Once again, guys, thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing our videos. Sports Jazz Isaac. Josh, what up? What up?
Yo, mouth-watering fixture. This one is.
I know it's
Two
crazy.
old boys
It
are
is.
meeting, and the lineups are crazy. When you look at what
It's,
Chelsea is doing,
yeah.
it's the first time we're going to see Chelsea like this under Maresca. But he has given Enzo Fernandez the armband.
Mm.
But I like them. Hey, the players are taking the knee.
Yeah, they did even last time. No, yesterday I saw the games yesterday. They did
Okay,
the West Ham and the Aston Villa game. Once again,
okay.
guys, Sports Jazz, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and share our videos. Chelsea takes on Manchester City. I was about to say United. Manchester City in their first EPL game. Real quick, if we were to give you the lineups right there on your screen, we have Sanchez in the goal for Chelsea, Gusto, Fofana, Colwell, Cucurella. Then in midfield, Josh, your favorite, you have Caicedo, you have
Lavia.
Lavia, and Enzo
Yeah,
Fernandez. Then Palmer,
yeah,
Christopher Nkunku, and Jackson. And of course, from the Man City, both teams so far the formations are two, rather 4-2-3-1. But later on, of course, we know they are going to change. Then we have Pep side Edison. We have Lewis Diaz, Akanji, Gavdio. Josh, how do you pronounce that name again?
yeah. Gavidio.
Gavidio.
I don't know if I'm right though, but
Silva,
Gavidio.
Kovacic, Savio, the new signee, the new Manchester City boy. Today starts his Premier League
Exciting
debut.
player.
Exciting player, yeah, Brazilian. Then, of course, you have Kevin De Bruyne. You have Doku, very, very brilliant player. And the man himself, the poacher, the scorer,
Haaland.
the predator when it comes to scoring goals. Erling Haaland, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, any few words before the game starts?
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Mm,
The lineups that we have and the type of managers on display today.
yeah,
It's quite exciting to find out how they'll play
yeah,
because
yeah.
Chelsea. It's the first time we are seeing Chelsea under Enzo Maresca, but I like the lineup. I like the setup. These are brilliant players on the pitch. They're
Mm.
brilliant players on the pitch. So, like Davi once told you, the 12th man for City is Pep Guardiola, and we have to find out if he has more. But Romeo Lavia is such a player in midfield.
He's a
Chelsea missed
brilliant.
him whole of last season,
Yeah,
but what a way to come back under a new manager! Is like a new signing for
he's
Chelsea.
like a new signing for
And
Chelsea.
I like, yeah, I like Malo Gusto too. Yeah, Malo Gusto is good. Savinho is a player who likes to take on defenders. He's comfortable on the ball. He keeps it really well. But Gusto is such a good fullback too.
Very, very interesting lineups today. Everyone has brought up. Anyway, it's the Premier League. You know, Pep earlier on asked when asked yesterday in one of
Yes.
his interviews, he was asked how prepared he is, and his comment was, of course, he's prepared, but he's not very, very eager to win the Premier League, at least for now. Maybe he'll pick up interest towards the end of the league, because they were asking him, "Are you winning the fifth trophy in a row?" And he was like, well, right now I don't have morale. We shall see. Maybe towards the end of the season. That is
Yeah,
Pep for you, telling you he
he
has won it all, he has seen it all, and
he
this,
was
and
just
he's
trying
running
to
his
be
last year,
clever.
right?
Yeah, but he was just trying to be clever and not
I know.
put pressure on his players. But misplaced pass here to Erling Haaland and Doku just crossed it over the bar. I like Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, he looks ready to go.
Well, he always does.
Yeah, he's getting on the ball. He's finding pockets of space. It's just 4 minutes, by the way, into the game,
Mm.
but at least there's intent. Long ball to Christophe Nkuku. Yeah, Rico Lewis is deputizing for Kyle Walker.
Yeah.
You know that is a position that we thought Man City should
Yeah,
strengthen because
we talked about it. I remember David
yeah,
speak about it.
yes,
Let's
because
see how he
if
does.
Rico Willis, if Rico Lewis is not on the pitch, and Kyle Walker at his age, you must actually use him sparingly. And I know Pep Guardiola over the years has showed us that he knows how to manage his team, the minutes in the players. So he's
He's
chosen
a
to rest the players who just came back from the
he's a thinker.
tournaments.
Yeah.
Mm.
And who do
But
you think is going to win, Josh?
Chelsea,
Who do you have your money on? Right, Chelsea.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's just because you like Enzo Maresca so much.
Yes, and I
Yeah,
like the
huge fan.
midfield of Caicedo,
I- I-
Lavia, and
and you're
Enzo
blinded.
Fernandez. Ticks.
You're
No, I am
blinded.
not blinded.
I don't think they are going to win. They could
I do.
surprise me,
Okay, they
but
do have
usually
fantastic.
City. Mm,
They do have fantastic players on the pitch. You see, the problem is whether they gel, the chemistry, if the chemistry is there or not. But they do have exciting players, and if it does tick, these players are capable of keeping the ball. They're capable of passing the ball. They're capable of finding spaces. So it's up to Enzo Maresca and the tactical setup that he has prepared to um, outwit Pep Guardiola.
look at Pep. I see. Did you see him on the
I know.
screen? He looked confused.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
doesn't like it.
what are these boys doing? Yeah, that's Eva for you in the background, ladies and gentlemen. She supports Manchester United, so I understand she's rooting for Chelsea, just like the owners. Yeah. Once again, guys, thank you so much. It's the Chelsea versus Manchester City watch along Premier League game. Still 0-0. 7 minutes past, and we are at the Stamford Bridge, home of Chelsea, the Blues. Let's hope Enzo Maresca does not disappoint. I mean, after all, he's playing. He's playing against his master. If I can
Yeah,
put
and
it right, Josh.
see, there's a good position that Enzo
Deputized
Fernandez
him.
has been given for Chelsea. I've always thought that Enzo Fernandez should be playing in a more advanced role, and now
Yeah.
he has the cover of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. So I mean, he has to operate in almost a 10 role, though he's playing 8.
I want to think that who are you talking about? Nkoku. I
Yeah.
think he comes off good playing in the same position that Fernandez is playing right now, behind the striker.
Oh, what a ball. Now that's what Man City can do. Nice little pass to Bernardo Silva. Savinho, nice pass to Bernardo. Well defended by Colwill.
And Palmer, by the way, Palmer also plays good behind the striker, number 10
Yeah,
role.
he does. He does,
But
but
today
when you
he's
see
playing from the right.
when you see the players that Chelsea has, at least you would think that maybe Enzo Maresca should be tactically in a position to help the players, even if they are played out of their favorite positions, to add something to the team. Because now imagine Cole Palmer comes and he can't give you what Fernandez can give you, but playing on the right, he can still tuck in. He can still tuck in. He can come in field, and he's sort of given a free role. Wow, what a ball! No, that was too quick.
Oh my God, what is this guy
Well
doing?
defended by Gavidio.
Fernandez. What is Fernandez doing?
Gusto.
you remember the game? What was it against Man City? No, it was against Chelsea. Those days of Mourinho, Manchester United versus Chelsea, where Herrera followed Hazard every
Yeah, he man marked Hazard out of the game.
man marking
That
Hazard.
was that was
Bro, that by the way, that was brilliant back then.
Yeah, that was
That's brilliant.
beautiful. As in, much as players, sorry, fans and pundits alike were talking about anti-football. That this was anti-football for Mourinho to have asked a player as good as Ander Herrera to man mark Hazard out of the game, but it did help us get a result in that game. And Herrera did a fantastic job. He actually got on the score sheet in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, what a pass!
Well, I think Man City is coming back into the game
Yeah, the
after just
teams
9 minutes or 10 minutes. They are back into it.
both teams appear to be a little cautious, but this being the first fixture in the league for both teams, I think much as we anticipated. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, Doku, come on, very poor finish from Doku. Yeah, and I believe Doku also is better playing from the left
The
hand
left,
side.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I was saying, much as this Man City Chelsea fixture was one we were anticipating to watch, it coming at this time of the season, it has robbed us of some proper quality from both teams because the players are not really there
Tired.
yet.
Yeah, they're tired. I think they'll be back next week.
All the fitness levels are not there yet.
Correct. Yeah, and Josh, once
Yeah,
again,
but
looking back into the games we had. Sorry, Josh. We had
yes,
on
yes.
Fulham, sorry, on Friday, 16th, first game of the English Premier League. Manchester United beating Fulham at Old Trafford. 1-0 goals scored by new signee Joshua Zirkzee, the Dutch maestro, as Manchester United fans are already saying. Then after which yesterday we had Ipswich Town being beaten by Liverpool 2-0. Arsenal beating Wolves 2-0. Everton being thrashed by Brighton 3-0. Everton did even get a red card. And we still had Newcastle beating Southampton 1-0. Newcastle had a red card. Then we had Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth drawing 1-1. And the game that really excited me, that I was really excited to watch yesterday, not very entertaining, but I enjoyed watching it. West Ham versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa beating the Hammers 2-1. First goal scored by Onana. Saini Josh, £50 million from Everton.
Yeah, it was a
There you
good day
go.
for him.
Yeah, it was
It
a
was
good
a
day
good
for
day
him. A
for
great
him.
header. It was a great header, yeah.
A good day for
And
him. A goal on his debut.
exactly.
He's looking the player that they hoped they would get. Because if you can arrive later and you add value to the team in set pieces, and with his height, he should be actually getting more goals from a set
Yeah, I
piece
think he
situation.
scored that goal too again because of his height and his physique as well. Because the way he drizzled through, I mean, jumped, headed the ball right into the net. Then, yeah, today, earlier on, we had Brentford beating Crystal Palace 2-1. And yeah, right now, Manchester
Nice.
City
Oh,
or Chelsea versus Manchester City 0-0, 13 minutes past. And tomorrow we shall have Leicester City or Leicester City. Welcome back to the Premier League versus Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea
come
versus
on,
Man
that's
City,
sloppy.
guys. Nil.
That's
Still
sloppy.
0-0.
Yeah, well defended by Diaz.
Well,
Foul in there.
surprisingly,
But I
Josh,
would
if I'm
think
to read.
Jackson should have passed that
Oh,
ball.
down, pass the ball.
Yeah, I
He
should have passed it
refused.
to
He
Nkoku.
should have passed the ball. Since it looks like maybe I'm 2 seconds or a second behind. That was very
Oh,
selfish, and that's Diaz playing. I don't know what he was. Is that dribbling? According to him, he was trying to dribble.
he
He
didn't
held on
anticipate
to
the
he held on to Diaz by the throat.
he didn't anticipate the player who was coming in. But the player for Chelsea to watch out for this season is Romeo Lavia. If the boy stays fit, we shall enjoy him.
Well, everyone, guys, do not be surprised if I tell you that as things stand, Chelsea 1 shot, 0 on target. City 2 shots, 0 on target. Ball possession 57 to Chelsea and 43 to Man City. 84 passes, Chelsea 64 Man City. That is rare. 90%
Yeah,
accuracy to Chelsea, 84% accuracy to City. Two fouls each sides, two fouls, and yeah, corners 1-1 again each side. Josh, that is rare.
yeah, it is rare, but I do think that Chelsea should actually start to be more clinical. Actually, they should execute better passes because they're getting in positions that they are managing to find Nicholas Jackson or Nkuku. So
Mm.
if the pass is actually good and the decision making is better, Chelsea should be actually 1-0 up. But Man City looks like they are comfortable waiting to see what Chelsea is about. They're not their usual selves of appearing to take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Mm. City has already switched to a 3-4-2-1. Sorry, a
Ooh,
3-2-4-1. That's Lewis for you. Oh, bro, how much did Christopher cost?
I don't remember though, but he's a good player. The problem he did get way too injured, but he's a fantastic player, and
Mm.
they do look good. If Nicholas Jackson can have better decision making in those areas, I mean, I think Nkuku was playing very well during the preseason with Mark Gui, the kid
Yeah.
they got from Barcelona. Yeah, they seemed to have found each other and enjoyed to play together. But whatever you would tell that the pecking order, Nicholas Jackson was always going to play before Mark Gui. Maybe he could
Right.
come off the bench to change the game.
Chelsea has players there that, I mean, you look at Enzo Fernandez, you look at Caicedo, Kuku, just those three players. Even Cucurella, the amount of money
Yeah,
paid.
yeah. Like you remember when we did the Chelsea in depth,
Mm.
we spoke about so many players that Todd Bowley had invested in for a very long time. Oh my God, Erling Haaland doesn't miss chances. 1-0,
Mhm.
Man City.
For real?
1-0, Man City.
My God, Josh,
Erling
I'm way
Haaland.
far behind. I'm way far behind.
Oh, do what you do every day.
Let me first watch the game. I think I know why. Let me first watch
Mm.
the game, rather the goal.
Ooh.
He had time to cruise through them. I mean, he could have just
Yeah,
want to shoot, but it was more than 4 touches.
yeah, this is
You
what I
know,
was talking about actually. Now you see the Man City players, at least they picked their moment. Okay, a
yeah,
bit of
that is what
luck
we're
with
saying. Chelsea not taking.
yeah, a bit of luck from Bernardo Silva tapping the ball to put it in the path for Erling Haaland, but it sure looks like it was intended.
I mean, look at how easily he cruised through them. Cucurella and who? Who was that?
Colwill. Uh-oh. Okay, possible checking goal, possible offside. Bernardo Silva, who laid it on the plate for Erling Haaland, appears to have been offside. but
Okay.
a great move in the end because, like we said, Chelsea is not passing that ball with precision.
Yeah. No, it's a goal.
It's close. It's close.
It's close. It's close. But I'm looking at the last. The feet. This is close to the
Yeah,
line. The other one is close. It's a goal.
it's it's the behind
Yeah,
leg. It's a goal.
yeah, it's a goal.
Yeah, it's a goal. Mm.
There you go, guys. Chelsea versus Man City EPL, and Haaland fires Man City ahead.
What's taking him too long? As in the call has already been made that it's onside.
I don't know what he's still thinking. Cucurella trying to make his point.
Yeah. So Man City won. Chelsea nil. Man City won. 20 minutes
Yeah.
into the game.
Let me try to. Uh, yeah, how many minutes?
20.
20
Erling
sharp.
Haaland has got, yeah,
No, I mean
20:35.
20. Okay, I'm not very far. 20:35 now.
Yeah, 20:42.
Oh, why?
Oh, dangerous ball. You see, this is the thing. They're not. They really. You can see that the Chelsea team lacks cohesion.
Mm.
The players on paper are very good, but the misplaced passes. Savinho has already changed the wing with Jeremy Doku. Doku has gone to his
Doc is
favorite
back.
left
Yeah,
side.
that's what that should have been done earlier on. They have a kanji. Just how many minutes now? I've refreshed the whole thing,
21:48.
bro.
Ooh. Kevin De Bruyne almost got a second for them.
Just now 21.
No,
No,
22.
really. Mine is now
Yeah,
22. So how many seconds? I'm 5 seconds behind.
yeah,
I think I should leave it there.
about that. Yeah.
I think I'm about 10 seconds behind because it now shows 12, 22, 15.
Mm.
Well, most those that play fantasy Premier League, I do play. My captain is Haaland, by the way. Most captain player is Palmer.
Oh, it's Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
Ahead of the fixture of Man City, then you would captain Cole
I
Palmer.
know. Actually, me, I wouldn't care whatever team Man City is playing. For as long as Haaland is there, I'll give him a
Yeah,
ban.
produces the goods.
Yep. And Haaland currently has five points. Silver 4, because I think he created. So I'm muting him. Once again, guys, welcome to Sports Jazz. Watch along Chelsea versus Man City. Man City leading by a goal through Haaland. There we go. The English Premier League is back. We've had games that were played. The first game played on Friday, 16th August. First game of the season, Manchester United beating Fulham at Old Trafford 1-0, scored by Joshua Zirkzee, the new boy in town, Dutch player. And of course, yesterday we had Ipswich Town being beaten by Liverpool 2-0. Then again, Arsenal also winning by 2 goals Oh man, these guys are playing with fire. You don't do back passes around Man City players. There you go. Chelsea still trying to move around, do passes and all that. Man City have not had too much of the ball, by the way. They've not really tested the ball a lot, but at least it's every time they touch the ball, they mean business. Chelsea is playing Kukurela to Nkuku. Nkuku there. Nkuku passes it to Lavia. Lavia, there you go. Lavia gives it to Fofana. Fofana, who really pushed for his Fofana pushed for his transfer to Chelsea. Back to Fofana, runs down, gives it back to Colwill. Colwill, Fofana. Fofana looking on who to pass the ball to. There we go. Then Gusto, beautiful cross. Why would you play? There you go, Man City. Doku for you, ladies and gentlemen. Doku for you. Yeah, is that a foul? No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it's a foul. Once again, guys, welcome to Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac. I have Josh with me in the studio doing a watch along for Man City or Chelsea versus, let's give it to Chelsea since they are the ones that are hosting. Chelsea versus Man City at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea trailing by a goal scored by Erling Haaland. There you go, equalizer. Oh my God, they're playing. They're playing.
Yeah, that was a foul.
That was a foul.
That was a
But
foul
I mean, I
from
was
Coco.
surprised. Even when he was supposed to shoot, again, he wanted to play. He wanted to
Yeah, to
cross.
pass it to no, but the keeper covered the post.
Mm. Top speed, Sofan Kuku. Yeah, I'm giving you the data zone. Kuku with 20.8. Then total off the ball runs again. It's Jackson with 13 runs, and Kuku 9,
Yeah,
and Palmer 5.
those passes
Yeah,
to him should just get better, and I think he'll be on the score sheet or he'll create
off the
something
ball,
for Chelsea.
off the ball runs
Oh my God!
altogether. Man City has 37. Kuku for you guys. Gives it to Fernandez. Lavia, Fofana. There you go. Trying to make his way. Passes the ball. Oh, there you go. Back to Fofana. You know, Man City are calm, eh? They are really, really
Yeah,
calm.
they're calm.
It's
They're
like they're
calm.
telling
They
them,
they
continue, do whatever you're doing. We're going to come again and hurt you.
yeah they give me the attitude of they may not be in the best position fitness wise for this game, but if they can hold on and just get a narrow win. Ooh.
Nkuku was Nkuku in the Bundesliga. Nkuku, 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 Nkuku,
He'll
Nkuku.
get better because he seems to be fitter this season.
That's what you think?
Nice. Yeah, he will get better, and he's their best chance at getting a goal. Sterling is not in the squad,
Yep.
but I do believe they still need his experience.
Enzo Maresca is trying to clear out everything. All the old boys are going. There we go, guys. Man City leading by a goal. We are halfway the first half.
It's
Cole
Man City
Palmer.
on the break. De
Of
Bruyne to Doku.
what? Ah, that was very quick. That was very fast. Josh, I told you, Man City. They don't. I mean, as things are, they are not favorites when it comes to having the ball, running around with it, passing it. But every time they get the ball, you see that something constructive might come out.
Yeah.
That run was beautiful from Cook. De Bruyne, beautiful pass to
Yeah, they have a
Savinho.
lot of technically gifted players, so they pass the ball with
What
precision
a
and at the
pass.
right moment with the right weight. So so far, it is the difference between Man City and Chelsea, because at Leicester, Man City, most
Let
of
me
the
get some
time
more.
they are they're getting their passes right. Excuse me. We have reached the hour mark. Chelsea nil, Man City 1, and Man City is getting more comfortable. They are growing into the game. They they've restored possession from Chelsea, and they look more comfortable now.
Chelsea versus Man City, guys. 15 minutes to go for the first half to end. Man City leading. Let me check out the stats real quick. Stats for you.
Pep Guardiola doesn't look really happy.
Yeah. There you go with the one shot on goal. Rather, one shot, yeah, on goal for City and 4 shots. Or one shot on target, then 4 shots on goal. And Chelsea 1-0 on target. Possession still the same. 54 to Chelsea, 46 to City. Then you have passes 171 to Chelsea and 146 to Man City. Pass accuracy, an increase of 4% on the side of Man City with 88 and Chelsea 90. Fouls 6 for Chelsea, 3 for City, and 1-1 corners taken from each sides. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please do not forget to subscribe and like. Sports Just, there you go. I thi- Chelsea's trying, Josh, but I mean they've held possession more than Man City, but you can see Man City a bit more focused. And I don't know why Palmer should have also been outside. Oh, score! See,
They don't look that bad either.
yeah,
Oh,
they don't, but they have
close
two
one.
players.
Is that a foul on Enzo Fernandez from Savinho? Is that enough
Let
for a
me check.
penalty?
Uh, to some,
Oh,
yeah,
you see it in a
but I
second.
think it's no, I'm seeing it, but I think it's just slightly outside the box, outside the 18.
Yeah,
Look at look at
but
Enzo.
I think it was inside the box, because if it was outside the box, I think they would have given it as a foul.
Are they still checking? I think they're done checking. Yep, they're done
No, they're
checking.
not checking. Yeah,
Man City. Oh, okay.
nice.
Why do I keep mentioning Man City first? Chelsea
Calm
versus Man
down.
City, guys. There you go. Let me try to sit in the best position that I.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez, that was wrong of him. He chose to go and press Man City, and he didn't wait for his teammates, or he hoped that his teammates will come and press with him. But he ended up pressing on his own, and that is very dangerous, because oh God, what a nice take from Palmer. But it has been wrestled back. Oh,
Palmer should
they
have
have
played
to
as a
keep it.
striker, by the way.
Oh,
Palmer should
Palmer.
have played as a striker. Yeah, there you go. And Ederson has the ball. Should
They
have
have
played
to
as a
keep it.
striker.
They have to keep it simple. They have to pass the ball to each other, and then at least find each other with ease. but they're getting in positions. But their last ball, see that ball. Savinho is calm. No?
Yeah, he is.
He's super offside. Jackson looked very offside. Oh. Come on, make a run. That's not going to work.
What is he doing?
Yeah, it was offside. I don't understand why they would let players play for more than a minute when it was as clear. Oh, it wasn't so clear, but it was offside anyway.
Yeah, at times it kills by the rhythm of the game, especially if they stop it.
Yeah, but sometimes you let the players play on for like a minute, then you
Josh,
call it
Golo
back
Anyanyaka
for
Meza.
an offside.
Let me see. Who is this? Who is this? Pep is complaining. What is he complaining about? He's always
I
complaining.
do not understand. Oh, he was complaining because I think of what I was saying. Like the offside was so clear
Yeah.
to us, but then they let the ball run on for an extra minute.
There you go, guys. Man City leading by a goal. Chelsea trailing at Stamford Bridge. Well, Josh, do not be surprised if Savinho comes through as well. Looks like he's an exciting player.
Yeah, Savinho did not only inherit the shot 26 of Riyad Mahrez, but he's showing that he's befitting of the number. He has, he has quick feet too. Oh, what a save from Sanchez. Doku had picked them up for a second, but between I think Wesley Fofana and Sanchez, they've denied Man City a second goal.
Beautiful save. That's a very, very beautiful save. Well, that's what he's paid to do. He has to save. He has to stop. He has to protect the goal. Subscribe to Sports Jazz, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Man, oh my God! Did you see what that game was? I don't know whether you missed that. That's a beautiful clearance.
Oh God!
Let me see.
Do you see the clear methods of Enzo Maresca on the pitch?
Yeah, I do. I do.
To me, I
But
don't. I don't treat. Sorry.
Huh? Sorry. Maybe first finish. Maybe I was going to say something close to what you're
Yeah,
going to say. You're saying?
I don't really. Yeah, I don't really see um how good that he has set up this team to outwit Pep Guardiola. I mean,
that's what I was also going to say. That he's still training.
He's almost. Yeah, he's almost just set up this team to be solid and not allow Man City. Oh God, nice. That was obvious.
Cole Palmer is a brilliant player, man.
Yeah, he's such a good player.
Oof. Former Man City player, by the way, Cole Palmer.
Everything good happens with him.
Yep. He's brilliant. I like him. He's a brilliant player.
But Enzo Fernandez doesn't. The block was on. You could see the block. Why shoot the ball? at least try
He
to
should have. He should have created space. Try to.
yes,
I mean,
create space by wiggling your
go
hips
further
and
right.
yes, it was so obvious. Nice little pass. Savinho is such a player.
There you go. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something here real quick. 22.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne is down, but Man City still has the ball. So the coach has waived the advantage, but it's still on the turf. So I think Bernardo Silva is gonna let it out. Oh, two players are down. Two Man City players, Savinho and De Bruyne. But Savinho, what a pass to Doku. Brilliant, brilliant player.
What are they doing, man? See, he's up. That's what I hate. I don't know. Okay, I understand sometimes they're in pain, but whenever the game stops, ref comes close, they get up, they sit.
Yeah, at times there's just that excruciating pain in the moment, especially around the knees and ankles. But it wears off in a minute or so. For Savinho, it could even be more serious because he seemed to have gone down on his own. But for Man City fans, you have such a talent. This Brazilian is such a footballer. But he seems to actually be in tears. Yeah, he's in tears already. He must have gotten injured.
Well, that doesn't look good, especially on your debut, because I know they always want. Look at how Haaland bullied all these guys.
Low. Even the composure that he used.
Chelsea versus Man City, Sports Jazz, watch along. Josh and Isaac, we are here in the studios giving you live updates. 3 minutes to first half. Haaland with the goal. As always, the man is always on the score sheet. And those of you that do play of the fantasy league, I know you are all more than happy right now because he's always delivering, he's always scoring. I think Savio is going to come back on and even has
Yeah.
time to recover. The first half is always rather is almost done, so you'll have him go get treatment, and they will see if
Yeah,
he's
but I
supposed to
don't
be
think.
back or he won't. You doubt he will be
You
coming
should,
back?
yeah, you should actually take notice that Chelsea has 53% of the ball to
Mm,
Man City's 47.
mm,
Chelsea has had the ball. They've actually really won possession of City,
yeah.
but they've not been precise in their passing.
Okay. They have possession. That's why I told you I do not believe in that possession thing. Possession only works if Pep is the one having possession, and that
No,
means
if
he's going to score
it's
10 goals.
no, it's only because Pep always has the right players, as in he has been to football clubs where money has not been an issue. He has bought the
Mm.
players that he wanted to fit in his
But he's
system.
also a
So
good coach. Josh, he's a
no,
good
he
manager.
is. No. He is a good manager. But what I'm saying, it also helps that he has the right tools for his ideas to be, but actually brought up on the pitch. With Chelsea now, I know that Enzo Maresca is also a heavy possession-based manager, and his strategy is that. So Chelsea has bought him some good players. They have some good players. So
Yeah.
you think that if they get the right cohesion, they'll do well. Ah, Nicholas Jackson, but he was
I know.
offside.
That's what I was going to say. That your man looks like maybe you're not wrong. But that is even more than it was even awful how he scored it.
Yeah.
For real, it's like he was limping.
He looks very agricultural, but
Yeah.
yeah, he has some. Yeah, that's off.
Oh, he slept there.
But there was no need for him to be offside.
Yeah, there was no need at all.
He looks agricultural, but he has some skill.
They were already celebrating.
Mm.
Man City leading by 1 goal. VAR checking, and yes, it was disallowed. The goal was offside. Bro, he was sleeping there.
I know.
There's no way that would
Five
have been a
minutes.
goal.
5 minutes added on to the
Yeah, 5
45.
minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes added. There you go, Man City. What's Akanji trying to do? Back to Edison. Edison gives the ball, clears the ball way back. And you have Cucurella clearing it, giving it back. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, there you go. Nkuku. Nkuku with the ball, passes it back to the Spaniard, Cucurella. Then gives it to the other side. Then you have Fofana. Well, let's go,
You see now
guys. Premier League is
the weight
back.
of that pass to Nkuku was too heavy.
Mm. Ooh, what's this guy doing to Doku? I wish Palmer. I wish Palmer was behind the striker, man. And Christopher is not
Yeah,
the pure striker that Chelsea needs. You said
no,
he's
they
good, but he's good. He's good. He's Crystal Palace good. He's not even Newcastle good.
no,
He's
come
Brentford
on.
good. He's who else? He's Ipswich good. Fulham
No
good.
way.
But he's not a Chelsea good player. He's not a Chelsea player. That's what I'm trying to say. He doesn't have the DNA. He looks
Christopher
too
Nkuku.
basic. No, not
No,
Christopher
he
Jackson.
does. Oh, Nicholas Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Palmer should have been where Nkuku is playing. That doesn't look like a foul to me, except for what Jackson did to De Bruyne. That's a foul. Charlie deserves a card.
Yeah.
Sports Jazz guys, subscribe, like, and share our videos. Watch along Man City Chelsea versus Man City, with Man City leading by a goal, scored by Erling Haaland. Here we score. There's a challenge of here we score, here we go, here we do what? Are we seeing goal number 2 now? We don't see goal number 2, ladies and gentlemen. City still leading by a goal. Uh, no foul.
Close call for a penalty.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, I do think so too.
Is
Oh,
that
no.
Diaz?
Yeah, Diaz, but Fernandez fouls him fast. He stamps on his foot.
Ah,
Uh,
so in other words, he was just yeah. There's no way that is a
yeah.
penalty. Hmm. Looks like he's really, really, really hurt. Enzo Maresca. Man City, guys. Man City leading by a goal at Stamford Bridge. And when we talk about Stamford Bridge, Todd Boyle is also there, Josh.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
man
yeah.
himself with a new
He actually
haircut. He
he
looks
actually
fresh.
watches. Yeah, he watches Chelsea games.
He looks really fresh.
Uh, you think they should bring on Madueke?
Madueke, I heard, by the way, he's for sale. Any team comes with the
You're
right
joking.
price. Yep. Any team comes with the right price, they will sell him.
They have so many players.
Uh,
It's it's actually more than a headache for the manager.
yeah, they have over 40 players. He needs to needs to let majority of the players go.
Have you seen my man Jackson? Yeah, the angle is tight. Ah, nice. Ooh,
My
come
God,
on.
that was weak. That was poor. It's not even a penalty. Why are you taking that much time for you to score?
Because the bodies are in front of him, so he has to create
Uh-uh.
space. You remember what Enzo Fernandez
Well,
did before?
Haaland
He
doesn't
just
need to.
blasted
Haaland,
it.
even with bodies, is going to come through you, and he will score.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he
he will just
created
shoot.
space and is more physical. Is more physical. You see how he created space.
Someone, just some. Let me show you what I'm watching. Someone is quoting what Cucurella said some time back. Yeah, it's football. The handle is football tweet, and he's saying, Cucurella said in July, Haaland, you do better tremble. Yeah, you do better. You would do better tremble, or you do better tremble as Cucurella is coming in today. Quite the opposite.
Erling Haaland on any day, you can't. It is a mismatch. Erling Haaland and Cucurella. There is no way he's going to get one over him in such a situation because he's actually very hungry. He wants to score.
There you go, guys. First half. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sports Jazz, guys, thank you so much for streaming along with us. Watch along. Man City leading by a goal. Beautiful goal by Haaland. Going and running through Cucurella and his fellow defender, letting Haaland score his first goal of the season. And we know once he starts scoring, he doesn't go back. Ladies and gentlemen, you have Isaac in the studios. You have Josh in the studios with you guys. Sports Jazz, subscribe, like, and share our videos. It's a watch along EPL, English Premier League, Chelsea versus Man City. Once again, City leading by a goal. Yes, Josh, how did you see the game? How was the game, Josh?
Yeah, so far so good for Man City because it has been a bit slow for them. They've actually conceded possession to Chelsea, but at least they've remained in the right places. They seem to actually be taking their moments and passing the ball better than Chelsea is doing because,
Yeah.
yes, much as Chelsea has possession, their final ball is poor. The final ball in the final third is poor. And the positions they are taking up are really good, but the things that Nicholas Jackson needs to be fed at the right moment and
I
with
think
the
he's
right
also
weight
poor.
on the pass.
He's very poor.
No, so far he's not been poor, at least, but he needs to be fed. Even Christoph Nkuku, that outlet must be used more, and Chelsea should find a way of getting Cole Palmer on the ball because in the first half, if
He would give them
the
so
Brighton
much. if he was
Yeah, the brighter
behind the
moment.
striker.
Yeah, the brighter moments for Chelsea came when Cole Palmer was on the ball, but you would like to think that Enzo Maresca at halftime is going to find a way to have the team get Cole Palmer involved.
Mm.
So far, Enzo Fernandez in the more advanced role has not impressed me a lot. I do think that he has much more than what he's
I think
giving.
he should fall back slightly deeper. Have someone go the other side where Cole Palmer is, and he will come play in for Cole Palmer. Although if he does fall in, I don't know where he would be playing because I see the
Unless you
midfield.
say that they play
Go
with
ahead.
the unless you say they play with a double pivot of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, and Enzo Fernandez, the captain of the team, is taken out of the game for Cole Palmer to be brought in and to be brought in field, and Madueke is brought on for the second half on
I think he
the
was
right
given
wing.
the captain the armband the armband because just to boost him confidence with whatever happened.
Yeah, but let's not forget he's a brilliant player. Much as what happened, but he's a brilliant player, and I don't know. I really question that
He's
decision
a
to give
Copa
him
America
the
winner.
captain's armband.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I question the decision to give him the captain's armband because
I don't get
at
it. I think
least you must be a leader. You must
he's
be a
trying to
leader. Even you must be exemplary in the things that you do. Yes, everyone makes mistakes, and they seem to have buried the hatchet, but you would like to think that he would the first decision that Enzo Maresca makes about Enzo Fernandez would not be giving him the armband.
Mm. There you go, guys. That was Josh for you, giving an insight, a preview of the first half. Chelsea versus Man City, with Chelsea trailing by a goal. Are we going to see an upset in the second half? Is Chelsea going to come back and score 2 goals or 3 goals? Let's wait and see. Josh, you think there's going to be an upset? Chelsea beating coming back and beating Man City?
Yeah, it is still possible because when you look at Chelsea, they've actually not feared, they've not respected Man City. They've come out to play. It's just that they need to get those decisions right in the final third. They need to pass the ball much better. If you see how Erling Haaland took his goal for Man City, he was so composed. He looked like he had a lot of time on the ball, yet he had two Chelsea defenders putting him under pressure. So the situations that Chelsea has gotten in front of goal, you would like to think that if they had players who are more composed in those positions, like Cole Palmer, maybe
Mm.
they would have gotten on the score sheet.
Thank you so much, Josh. Once again, Sports Jazz, watch along. First half. First half, guys. Game is still 1-0. Oh, it's half time. Goal is still 1-0. The game is still 1-0, guys. Let's wait and see how things go. Will Chelsea come back to upset Man City? I personally, yeah, it's possible, but no, it's not. That is not going to happen. No way. Bro, man, this guy, Haaland has 91 goals, 15 assists in 100 games as a Man City player. 91
Yeah,
goals,
but
15 assists in 100 games as a Manchester City player. What a
yeah,
player.
but I mean, what a player! What a talent! He does not have the skill set of Ronaldo Dalima, but it is easy to say that he's looking very good to go down in the books of history as the best striker ever. Because for a striker, we do want your goals, and he's producing the goods. For from where he was, from Molde, from Salzburg, from Dortmund, wherever he has been, he's been that type of player. He's scored more goals than the games he has played.
Yeah, in fact,
Or they about.
goes without saying, he's been directly involved in 22 goals in 20 Premier League appearances against the Big C's, 15 goals and 7 assists. Quite impressive. Very,
Excuse me.
very.
Yeah. Very impressive. But I like Savinho when you see that touch that he made, the drive that he has on the game, the composure to pick the right pass. He does not hurry in his decision making. He picks the right moment, picks the right player, passes the ball to him with the right weight. You know, he's such a decent signing for Man City.
That is correct. There you go, guys. That is Josh giving you an insight of what's been happening, analyzing the first half, the game between Chelsea and Man City, where Man City is leading by a goal. Sports Jazz, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and share our videos. Isaac is me, him is Josh, and it's the EPL watch along. Well, it's not been very, very boring, but it's been an average game, if I can say that.
Yeah, but I expected this, given that it is the first game of the season, much as
Mm.
it is Chelsea versus Man City. But we both know that these players need a bit of time to get to much sharpness and much more needed fitness levels.
There you go, guys. Who you're rooting for, guys? Please tell us in the comment section who you're rooting for.
Yeah.
Where is
Who do
Nick?
you think will win the game?
Where is Nick? Nick Fadley, this is your game. You're supposed to be here. He said he supports any team that is winning. Shout out to you, Nick. Liverpool fans, we had games yesterday where you won 2-0. Arsenal won 2-0. The Barca game yesterday, Josh, I don't know whether you watched Barcelona versus Man City. Valencia versus Valencia versus Barcelona, with Barcelona
No,
winning.
no, I did not.
And by the way, today,
Real Madrid, Mallorca.
yep,
Yeah, Real Mallorca. Yeah, Mallorca has always found a way in the past of getting one of Real Madrid.
mm,
But at this juncture, it is just a different whole force, and the world will be waiting to watch the Vini, Mbappe, and Rodrigo
Rodri. I still think
attack.
Rodrigo should.
Bellingham.
He's a brilliant player, but I don't think he should feature. No, okay. In
Why?
other words, no, Josh. What? Sorry, that came out so poorly. What I'm trying to say is, Madrid need another player. Rodrigo is not that player. Is Rodrigo going to give you, Josh, 15 goals in the La Liga? La Liga alone? No.
Yeah, he can. He can if
In the
he's
La Liga
fit.
alone? No.
Yeah, he can if he's fit and he plays regularly. But you should know that Rodrigo Goes is a player who matured much more earlier than Vinicius Junior. His stock is high too, and he has a good football brain.
In fact, there
He's
was a bid
actually
that was
he's
rejected
actually
from Saudi, around 130 something euros.
it's not time for the boy to go to Saudi.
It's still
He's
way,
not.
way too early.
Yeah, it's too early for him.
Thank you, guys. Whoever's streaming in, rather, whoever's streaming, whoever's online with us, Sports Jazz. There we go. We see players preparing to come on the second half of the match, of the game. Will Man City beat or win their first game of the Premier League campaign 2020. There you go, Josh. Possession 54-46. Shots 4 for Chelsea, 8 for City, 1 on target, excuse me, and 3 on target for City. Expected goals, Man City 0.59, Chelsea 0.38. That is way, 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 way below.
Yeah.
And attacking threat, Josh. There you have a good aerial view of the Stamford Bridge. Wow. Players are coming back on the field. Game is about to resume, ladies and gentlemen. Man City leading by a goal. Chelsea trailing at Stamford Bridge. This is EPL, the Premier League. And stay tuned. Josh, I saw Kyle Walker. I don't know whether was that him on the bench. Foden comes
Foden
on.
has come on.
Well, you know the man wants goals.
Savinho,
if you see Foden,
yeah,
I think Savinho is not coming back on. Yeah,
and I do think he has come on for some. Yeah,
yeah. Let me see.
but what a good place to
Yeah,
be
Walker is
in
on the
that
bench.
Foden can come off the bench for Savinho.
There you go, guys. Sorry, I'm reading something. And the second half is yet, rather, is set to begin. There you go. Second half is on. Man City leading by a goal. Chelsea trailing. Well, here we go, guys. Let's have it. I don't know if I can be watching and reading you a few news from the transfer, but no, the transfers are there, guys. Just read down all detailed done deals and latest gossip and transfer rumors or speculations are all down. You can see the first scroll has done deals, the other one has speculations. There you go. Oof. What is it playing? That's Stones. There you go, Doku. Doku running with the ball, running with the ball. Josh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, the second half has started. We see Chelsea still trying to look for an equalizer, while Man City is looking to finish the game. Cole Palmer, sorry, not Cole Palmer. Foden is on. He's a really, really, really good threat. Unless otherwise, but he's a good threat.
God, oh my God, that was poor from Sanchez.
Wait, I'm still behind. If you, okay, didn't go in, but yeah, that was very, very poor. Reminds me of Onana. Onana likes such stupid things. He likes doing that. Man, these keepers have that ego. They get so comfortable not knowing it's going to cost them. It's going to cost actually the whole team, not them as individuals. Of course, as an individual, one might decide to bench you. That's one of the reasons as to why Leno benched, or rather was it Leno? Yeah, Leno was benched. Yeah, then Ramsdale came, and now Ramsdale is the one that is benched.
I actually never thought that Sanchez would be the first choice keeper for Enzo Maresca, given his inability to play the ball from the back. I always thought that excuse me. I always thought that the player that was bought from Villarreal is called Jorgensen, the keeper. I thought that he's the one who will start because he's more comfortable on the ball.
Mm.
But Sanchez
I think actually he's the one
has
who did
already
play
made
in the Euros.
two good saves. Mm. He's already made two good saves,
Mm.
so he has a claim to that number.
Okay, there you go.
They got in each other's way.
Look at him staring at the other.
Mhm.
So while that is happening, Man City is looking to build up so fast and go score the second goal.
Yeah, and they look like they've been told in the dressing room to actually pos- get possession of the ball and
Get into
take
the
it off
game.
Chelsea. Yes.
There you go. A lot of football players, whenever they come from from those leagues and join EPL, it's not the same, man. Very few keep up.
It's still nil nil Chelsea, Man City one. You know, most of these fixtures end in a stalemate,
Yep.
and this one
You think
sure
you,
looks like it will be.
you think it's going to end in a draw 1-1 or
Yeah,
2-2?
but a draw.
I think Man City is going to score a second goal. It might end 2-0 in favor of Man City. Who knows? It could even go 3-0, man. It's City.
Doku is such a live wire.
Yeah, he's very, very electric. And he doesn't look like the kind of player that Pep would get, would go in for.
Oh, ah, Sanchez makes a third save.
Hmm. You remember I just told you that Haaland is always ready, by the way. That's how good that guy is. He doesn't need 2, 3 touches, Josh. You remember you told me the other guy
True.
needed is it he needs touch with Haaland.
Space.
Is
But
that's all.
you saw the composure with which Haaland took his goal. I mean,
Yeah, but
there
we've
were
seen again in
players, he
the
was
same
under pressure,
situations.
but he knew,
Mm.
yeah, he knew what to do to actually create for himself a yard of space to chip the keeper. Man City is now more composed and calm. They actually asking Chelsea to come and attack them so they can maybe find spaces.
I still think not I think, but I'm going to say this, guys, without fear. Maresca is overrated.
But you're
Enzo
not giving him a
Maresca is
chance. I
overrated.
mean,
Josh, this is ugly.
Oh,
There's
you're
no
not
difference
giving him a
from.
chance.
He's actually playing like Mourinho, how Mourinho plays, or Diego Simeone plays. This is what I'm saying.
It's it's the players that he has, but for me, I do
Josh,
think there is no cohesion in
he's
the team.
clearing away all players he does not like. He's not. He's even
Yeah,
taking
but
kicking them out of the first
that's what.
team.
Yeah, but that's what you must do if you want to be successful. You must actually find that the first thing you do is choose the right players in your lineup.
Yeah.
Chelsea nil, Man City one. Sports Jazz watch along. 54th minute.
There we go. I think City is looking for a second goal to kill the game.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I want more from Chelsea. I want them to ask the questions to Man City, not to just be not to just allow to play second fiddle to Man City's plan. Man City seems to up the tempo when they want and possess when they want and choose to do things. And I believe that Chelsea is letting them do that. But I would rather that Chelsea being the one chasing the game should be
Mm.
much more positive on the ball.
Watch along, guys. Subscribe to Sports Jazz. EPL game. We see other players warming up, both for Chelsea and Man City.
Oh my God.
Look at
You
that.
can't just give away the ball like that. That's so
Look at
poor.
that.
There's a whole lot of work for Enzo Maresca to do because this
I think
team
they did.
doesn't look like they've trained
They did
together for a while.
panic buys.
I don't see a problem with the players that they bought because actually on paper the players they bought, the players on the pitch are actually good players. You know, you let Man City do this, you let them pass the ball around, you're going to have a long, long day, especially if you're chasing the game.
You should
So,
sound like a Chelsea fan. I know. I know.
yeah,
You support
I am at the moment.
at the moment. Oh, you don't want Man City, man. Me, I'm in for good football, and it looks
Exactly,
like
and
Man City is
I
stepping
like.
up. Josh, City is stepping up. You see, they are now.
No,
The field is off. I'm telling you, they've crossed off the field. There you go.
you can you can easily tell that they are the more experienced side, and
Bro, these guys
Pedro
yeah,
Neto, he's
these guys are play. Oh, Neto is
Pedro
on the
Neto is
bench.
going to have his debut off the bench.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Mm.
Let's wait and see what will happen. I'm calling it 3-0 for Chelsea. Sorry, my bad. 3-0 for Manchester City, Josh. I'm calling it. telling you, I'm
Nah,
calling it.
that's too much. A
I'm
stalemate. I
calling it.
think maybe even Padro Neto will get a debut goal.
Nkuku. He also he
Will
was
be
like,
brought to
yeah,
play
he was
where
like,
Nicholas Jackson
I'm
is.
telling you, Nkuku is supposed to play behind the striker. If you watched all his games, the other side before he crossed over, before the big money move.
No, 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 no.
Mm.
No,
What?
no, 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 no. Enzo Maresca must change something. They've let
What?
Chelsea, they've let Man City. Yes, that is good. Rest of possession from them and keep the ball well. Him on the ball.
My man is on Enzo Maresca being fired after
Nice.
8 matches.
Ooh. No way. Oh,
Bro,
but
that was a
it's
shot.
Chelsea.
That was a shot.
They
Oh, is
do
that finished
fire.
the game?
They do fire and hire.
Oh, that kid. Oh God, Lewis could be injured. And bro, Neto is out for blood.
Yeah, but it's okay. I think he will be fine.
But that was a bit harsh from Neto. I mean, his face was going to hit the pole if he didn't try to protect himself. Yeah, it looks like by the Man City is in that rebuilding phase. Do you know that, Josh? Man City is in that rebuilding phase. You know, and also I doubt this year they are going to win. My man is on Arsenal winning the Premier League this season because it also seems City has a lot of issues going on in the background. Oh, Doku, pass the awful, awful Doku, awful, awful, awful. I mean, I'm playing fantasy
Yeah.
football. Fantasy football. That's going to be Haaland giving me points.
But your team is always the last dog, so really. You're a bad, 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 bad manager. Why are you looking for blood for Zoreska?
Let's wait and see. I'm going to win, man. I will win. This time I'm going to perform better. Sports Jazz, ladies and gentlemen, Josh and Isaac in studios, streaming live in a watch along. Chelsea versus Man. Oh, Chelsea versus Man City.
Ooh,
Goal! Ooh, that
that
was
was good.
close. That was close, Josh. That was very, very
Yeah,
close,
Lavia
ladies
is
and
such a
gentlemen.
player.
Still nil-nil. That was very, very close. There you go. Chelsea versus Man City. Chelsea versus Man City. 62 minutes gone. Game is still 1-0. Oh, that's a beautiful save from Addison. That's a beautiful save. Game is still 1-0. And it looks like Chelsea's running, or rather, Man City is running away with it. My prediction is 3-0 to City because they look slightly sharper than how they were in the first half. Chelsea have dropped back. Uh, They barely have the ball. Yes, they've had some good chances, but I mean, convert them into goals. There you go, De Bruyne, De Bruyne. the catalyst of Manchester City. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think Man City will win the league this season. Reason being, they have a lot of issues going on in the background. It looks like their team is rebuilding. I mean, according to me, they have old players. Yeah, De Bruyne. I'm not saying Rodri is old, but Kyle Walker, maybe that explains why Lewis is getting annoyed. Then also you have that issue of the FFP rules, breaching the FFP rules, 115 charges against them. That the case is set to be uh, I mean, they did set the date. They are going to court, start listening, and who knows? Maybe I believe the verdict will be in 2025. That is De Bruyne for you. Gives it back to Doku. Doku in the box. The crosses from Doku today have been awful. I don't find them. Oh, good one from Foden, Phil Foden, running fast. Then
The legal
Bernardo.
machinery of Man City is actually going to fight that.
Money.
Ooh. No, it was already a foul.
Yeah, it's very, very excited thinking it's in. But even if it wasn't a foul, right? There is no way he can get back from that.
You see the decision of Erling Haaland, even when he's in the box and he's under pressure, to actually bring the ball down on his chest so he can have a better angle to score a goal. He's not rushing it, he's not heading it because he has seen there is no pace on the cross. So if he heads the ball, it will just be too easy for the keeper. Then he chooses to bring it down on his chest, and he almost got it right. But great defending from Colwill.
Sky Sport is saying Man City have set a Christmas deadline for Pep Guardiola to make a decision about his future at the club. This is the last season in his current contract. Josh, I don't know why they're trying to push him, but I'm telling you, as soon as that guy says he's done with Man City is back to shambles.
Magui is here. I think they'll be able to actually find a solution by hiring the next best thing. I mean, you won't get
Josh,
exactly
Pep. Who would you have to come replace Pep at Man City?
I do not know. I do not know yet.
I don't see
what
anyone.
I'm sure of is,
and we've seen what happens whenever such happens.
They brought on McGui and Dewsbury Hall for Romeo Lavia and who is good now? Jackson. But
Jackson should have been off long time ago. Oh Lord. Sports Jazz, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe and like, share our videos. Chelsea versus Man City. Watch along. Man City leading by a goal. There you go. I'll come back for this. That clip where Cucurella and the Spanish team were singing, Is it Haaland is trembling? Blah blah blah. It's going
Yeah.
viral on Twitter right now.
But why would they say Haaland is trembling when Spain
No,
was
that's
not
what he
playing
said.
well?
Yeah, exactly. Well, people are saying who's trembling right now. Doc is very good when it comes to running with the ball. By the way, he's strong, the muscles and everything, but something about his end product, something about how he crosses, especially
Yeah,
when
he has to
the
work on his
midfield.
end product because
Yeah,
he is quickly going to
it's
end
lacking.
up like maybe Adama Traore because
By
he's
the they
there's
look,
all this promise in him, but
yeah, that's a very good comparison.
yeah,
That's a very
yeah,
very good
because
comparison.
he does get in great positions, but is really really poor. His end product is really poor.
Let's wait and see. Joshua was saying, I don't think City will
Mm.
win. I don't see them winning this season. Who knows? I could be
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
do not see them
But
winning.
I also don't see them winning the league this season, but they have just a lot of experience and a manager who knows how to win. So maybe just they whatever know how to dig deep when when it matters most in the season, and they just win they go on a crazy run of winning games. But they are there for the taking. It looks like it's Arsenal's season to lose, but so was last season, and they
Really,
lost.
Mobe says he's not watching the game.
Yeah, but what he should know is Chelsea, with all the possession that they had
Mm,
during the first half of the game, Man
mm,
City came back in the second half and wrestled that possession away from them, and
mm.
they were more composed, they were more calm, they stayed on the ball, and Chelsea just let them. And when you do that, Man City is going to find a way to actually pick you up and maybe get a second goal to kill off the game. It has been really lackluster from Chelsea because you cannot let Man City be on the ball without any pressure. But as we stand in the 70th minute, the introduction of Mark Gui and Pedro Neto has actually given Chelsea a new lease of life.
That's
They
correct.
seem to be attacking much more. Yeah, they seem to be attacking much more. And their undoing before was the failure to make the right passes at the right moment
I
with the right
swear,
weight. And
Doc is a typical smaller Adama Traore.
and I do feel that they've Chelsea has not really found Cole Palmer. They've not involved Cole Palmer in the game. Maybe
That
he's
kid is brilliant. He's
keeping
brilliant.
the
He should
yeah,
be
but he's not
playing
seeing
behind
too
the
much of the
striker.
ball.
Yeah, because he's playing with fake people.
No,
Honestly
even in
speaking,
the position. No, 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 no. Even in the position that is played in, as in it's not
yes, no
bad.
one
That's a
stop playing.
position that he
He's
can
playing
float.
with fake
He can
people.
float around, but the Chelsea players are not finding him yet. He's their brightest player.
There you go, guys. Chelsea nil. That's a foul. Honestly speaking, Haaland is truly a Viking.
Yeah, about 20 minutes to the end of the 90.
There's still 20.
18.
Looks like, yeah, 18 minutes. Ah, that's a handball.
Nice. Wow.
Yes, looks like I'm now ahead of. Oh, beautiful. There you go. Pass it. Pass it. Haaland. That was selfish of you. Not Haaland. Sorry, De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
That was selfish of him.
but
Foden was oh,
he scores
but is
those
it a corner?
often, but
I know he does, but
it's so it's
there's no need to
it's
be
so poor
selfish.
from it's so poor from him to not have at least found the target. Oh my God, Rico Lewis, nice. The dummy was beautiful to win the ball back, and they continued on the run. This kid is also such a good player, and Pep Guardiola has given him the opportunity to play in various positions, so it sharpens his football brain. And when he gets in those positions, like he's been playing in midfield, so he's playing at right back now. But when he gets in the offensive
Yeah.
positions, he's not scared. He does not have a brain freeze in those spaces, and he can pick a right pass.
Mm. There you go, guys. Sports Jazz, Isaac, Josh in the studios. Chelsea versus Man City. The Premier League is back. And of course, the Viking already coming through, shaking the nets, shaking Chelsea's net already with the goal up. We see Chelsea has done some substitutions, and Neto is trying to change his. You can see his impact, not really huge, but yeah, you can notice Chelsea is a bit vibrant, especially. What did this guy do?
I do not understand how Chelsea is not interested to play, especially when Man City is on the ball.
Neto, let's see, Doku is going. He's pacing himself, but he's taking his decision making is poor. By the way, Josh, Doku's decision making is poor. Takes long
Very,
sometimes when he does. What's the ball?
very poor, very poor. And when it comes off, it's beautiful. But more often than not, it never comes off. He just finds himself these really interesting positions. But I've not liked Chelsea off the ball, especially in the second half. What a nutmeg from Rico Lewis. This boy is a proper bowler. No, there was De Bruyne on the far end. You see Doku, he runs with his head, with his eyes down.
It will be safe to say he's a headless chicken. He's all over the pitch. Down goes up, goes in the middle.
Malo Gusto on the ball. Maybe a chance for Chelsea.
That's a good one.
Oh, great defending from Diaz. Oh. Handball shout out. But the ball was coming fast. Kovacic.
Mhm.
Penalty. That's
Really,
a
they've
clear
called it.
handball. No, they've not
They've
called
called
it
it.
yet, but I really see that it's a penalty. There's no way around it. How is that not given? I mean, let's wait for the VAR. Oh my God, it's not given. Oh my God, these
No, it's
rules,
not,
these
Josh.
rules
It's not.
about these
It's
calls,
not intended.
it is so clear. What do you mean it's not intended? No handball is intended.
Look at
At least
Enzo's
from a
reaction.
proper footballer. Oh my God, that is not fair. No,
Really wanted
that is very
Enzo
controversial to
Fernandez
me.
to win.
To
You
me,
really
that is a
wanted Enzo
handball
Fernandez
all
win.
day, every
No, to me,
day.
it's not,
As in,
Josh. To me, there's no way he would have avoided that. Honestly speaking, it's not like he really wanted to.
what do you mean?
To
No,
stop
but his
them. I
arm,
know.
his hand is away from his body, so it's playing the ball. It's in a position that it can block the ball. He made himself bigger by putting his arm where he put it. So I mean,
You just,
the
you just,
inconsistencies. I know it
you
is
just want
difficult to be a
Maresca to
referee,
win.
but No, 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 no. I just want a fair decision, especially that we do have VAR and stuff like that. I mean, the decisions should be better. I actually enjoyed how the VAR was used at the Africa Cup of Nations. It was
But it
so,
was
so,
way
so,
much
so
better.
beautiful.
Way much better than these guys who
Yeah,
take
way much
almost
better.
three. How long? 3 to 5 minutes train. I hope they do better this season. By the way.
Yeah, you see, even taking
Okay.
3 to 5 minutes, okay, 2 to 3 minutes could be there, but get the decision right. But it baffles me when they take all that time to reach a decision and they still get the wrong decision. These are four
Mm,
people in entrusted with actually helping the referee to reach a correct decision.
mm.
Yeah, we are heading into the last 10 minutes of the game.
And I cannot.
Chelsea
I
still
told you,
has
if it's not a
nil,
2-0, Josh, it's a
and Man
3-0 to
City has
Chelsea.
one. You can have all those chances predicting. You could as well guess the right one.
There you go, guys. Sports Jazz. Thank you so much for
But Chelsea
subscribing,
can still get a goal.
Josh and Isaac in the studios. Chelsea versus Man City, with City leading by a goal, courtesy of the Viking Erling Haaland. By the way, it was a very beautiful goal.
Cucurella is off for Viega. Viega is on. I think Cucurella has gotten a hamstring injury. Last 10 minutes of the game, it's still Chelsea nil, Man City 1, courtesy of Erling Haaland. He gets off the mark this season.
Mm.
Chelsea needs to do better off the ball. But anyway, overall, the game is lacking it has lacked in intensity.
By the way, from both ends.
It has yeah. They're so poor with the ball.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're lacking in so many areas, Chelsea, because you would see that as the game was going on, they, they they gave up. They gave up. Man City scored a goal. Man City knows exactly what they want to do, but Chelsea to me seems to have given up, and they just won the 90. minutes to end. They've not done anything to actually try and get an equalizer from this game. Man City is very comfortable. They grew into the
Doku, there you go.
game.
Kovacic going through.
Now they know that we just have to see out the minutes.
That is Palmer.
Take our
7
first
minutes to
points
go.
of the league, and
Josh, you're still calling it a draw? 1-1?
But I don't see how Chelsea scores a goal. But the game was there for Chelsea to get something from the game, because Man City, by their own very high standards, they've actually underperformed. They've just been lucky that they meet this Chelsea side that is more ill-prepared than their Kovacic on the goal.
Really, man, I'm behind.
Oh my
look
God,
at him
sweet
running through. Yo,
Kovacic
look at
makes
him
it
running
2-0
through.
for Man City.
Why did he's not celebrating. You remember that was his team. But Josh, look at how he ran through. I told you.
Oh my God.
Josh,
What
I
a
told
goal.
you. Look at Sanchez. I told you City is going to win.
Yeah.
They are going to score them.
Yeah, just like I told you that
Chelsea has players, but they are lacking
Chelsea,
in every bit. They are lacking. They're not into it.
yeah.
I don't know. They have Copa. They have good players, but the good players are being
Oh
played
my God, what a
out of
goal.
position. Look at that pass. Awful. He came running through. Woof.
What a goal.
I don't know if you play FIFA, but that is called
Yeah, I do.
R1. Then you turn
R1,
the
oh.
direction to the corner. Oof.
Yeah.
R1. Oh, bro.
Oh
my God. Look at the fans.
sweet.
I would want to see Pep's reaction to that.
Could Sanchez have done better?
No.
I mean, he had
Josh, it was unacceptable. No. Ask me why. He thought, what I personally thought he was going to shoot the other side on the right. You get what I'm saying? Only for him to do it so fast.
But he touched the ball.
Yeah, he did. He tried, of course.
He touched the ball, so you would think, that maybe if he had a heavier hand, he would have saved that one.
Yeah, but I still don't blame him that it went through. I blame the defenders.
Blame,
the guy came sailing through them like they were nowhere.
That ball is walking out. I hope
the Premier League is back.
By Todd Bowley does not.
Todd Bowley, he's not impressed. After spending a lot of money.
By Todd Bowley does not mean that tomorrow a few players are leaving.
Of course, players have to leave. There are lots of players that have to leave. Look at Pep reacting and his assistants reacting to the goal.
Yeah, it was beautifully taken. So, for those who are looking for what the solution would be if Rodri was not playing, what a way to announce that you're that answer. I mean, Kovacic came in for Rodri. He played very well during the preseason, but he's actually been decent in this game. He has not been asked a lot of questions in this game, but what a way to spice it up with a goal. Oh. What a goal that was. 3 minutes to the to full time.
I told you, don't be surprised if Chelsea scores the third goal. Sorry, not Chelsea. If Man City scores the third goal. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit distracted. I'm doing something.
Dewsbury Hall is on.
Neta's tried.
Pedro Neto is on.
Chelsea versus Man City, guys. Man City 2. Josh Kendeza kone ulira. What is? I swear, Doku is is the other version of what? You see, they want to fight. Is the other version of I know, I know, Josh. Sorry, it slipped.
Yeah. Go ahead. Oh my
Once
God.
again, guys,
Chelsea has a long way to go. I mean,
a
they
long
really
way to
have
go. I'm
to
telling
dig
you,
deep.
a good, a well organized Aston Villa can whoop Chelsea. A well organized Crystal Palace can
Yeah,
surprise Chelsea with all these millions on their side. By millions, I mean the players.
maybe with another week or two, they will start to look like
Josh, Josh, I need to ask you
the
something.
players that
Is Josh,
yes.
is Caicedo overrated?
No. He's not. He's actually is a very good player. You know, the problem though is that when you are in a very troubled environment. Oh my God, Doku! Still, his football was poor, but that was better.
There you go. But by the way, Bernardo is not a clean player.
Yeah, he does it all. He does it all. It's just that um oh it's just that Pep Guardiola chose a player who is that technically gifted to do donkey work. I mean, if you have a wild dog like Bernardo Silva to do all the dirty things on the pitch, it just makes you much more better, because when he gets the ball, he actually can use the ball very well to find players that can give you an advantage in attack. But Rico Lewis is such a good player. 5 minutes stoppage time. Man City 2, beautiful goal from Kovacic in the second half, and Erling Haaland in the first half. If you're just joining us, this is Sports Jazz. It's Isaac and Josh. Watch along Chelsea, Man City from Stamford Bridge. Enzo Maresca versus Pep Guardiola.
No, you should say Enzo
You can
Maresca,
say maybe
the
mentor.
student being taught, being humbled by the teacher. Because there
By
was a
his
lot of that
mentor.
hype, because the same thing as we say, Arteta was, of course, yeah, he's his mentor. Same thing that I'm trying to say with Arteta. He's doing well for Arsenal, so everyone was saying, it's the same thing. Enzo is going to surprise us, blah blah blah, bro. I'm telling you, do not be surprised if Crystal Palace comes, if Newcastle gets hold of Chelsea and they thrash them 3-0.
Nah, I've not written off Chelsea yet. I know there's a lot of work for them to do, but that work will be done because they have the players. They actually look very good. The side that they put out today was very good. I thought they would actually equalize and get something from this game, but the drop off was so huge when we came back for the second half. They seemed to not be very interested in the game, and Man City took its moment. They were more composed. They were calm. They got to their usual self and just kept passing the ball around. And that's not a thing that you want Man City to do, because they'll buy all the time in the world. And Yeah, they gave them confidence, led them
Bro,
in the game, and
that's a
Kovacic
yellow for Fofana. That's
just
a yellow
ran
for
through all
Fofana.
of them and made it 2-0.
Sports Jazz, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, we see Maresca here trying to do the Pep thing, but of course it's not working. He's down, trailing by 2-0. His boss, Todd Boy, already left the club right after the second. Sorry, he left the stand right after the second game, the second goal. Sorry, Doc is doing too much. Doc is doing too much. Josh.
Adama Traore clone.
Yeah, I was going to say low budget Traore. Traore, sorry. And these guys are now wasting time. Man City is now wasting. I mean, I would do the same. I like that. I like that. Chelsea is just clearing the ball anyhow, just throwing. Pass the ball. Pass the ball. Okay. Free kick to Chelsea. Once again, guys, Sports Jazz, thank you so much for tuning in. Whoever's been streaming with us right here, subscribe, like, and share our videos. Josh and Isaac in the studios, in the building, walking you through the Man City watch along. Chelsea versus Man City, English Premier League. You know how we do it, baby. And it's 2-0, Chelsea trailing by 2 goals. Yeah. Should I go into the stats? I really don't think it's necessary. The game is almost done. We are into the 5th minute. And anytime from now, yep, we are. Oh, that was slick from Ederson. That was majestic. The way he grabbed the ball, held onto it, using his hand, of course, with the help of his palm. And yeah, there you have it. Welcome to the Premier League, Enzo Maresca. The game is done. Man City 2, Chelsea 0 at Stamford Bridge. Haaland smiling. There you go. Pep is a happy man. Beautiful goal. Very, by the all goals were all goals were very, very beautiful. But of course, Kovacic had a very, very, very beautiful goal today. That was incredible, man. That was incredible. Earlier on, we had Brentford beating Crystal Palace 2-0. Crystal Palace. And tomorrow we have. I don't know what these guys are doing, man. Seriously. I don't get them. I mean, Enzo and his team, I don't know what they were playing today. I don't. Tomorrow we have newly promoted and former EPL winners. Leicester City, some of you call them Leicester City versus Tottenham Hotspurs. And of course, you have the Portuguese family in Diaz and Neto speaking, how trying to share ideas. Cole Palmer. Most of these players know each other. They're trying to say hi to each other.
Yeah, Roy Keane said actually he does not understand football as of today. You cannot lose a game and you just be there fraternizing with everyone. I mean, just walk to the dressing room and get ready
Roy
for
Keane
the
is
next one.
Bro, Roy Keane is old school. He should leave us.
Excuse
He
me.
should leave the players too as well. You know, you should leave the
Uh,
players.
on some level, I agree with him. I don't think that I can be losing a game to, especially Man City, and as a Manchester United player, and I'm there. I mean, chit chatting with them in the stadium. I mean, I would chit chat with them in the locker room at least. But in the moment, I
Josh.
would just walk straight.
Yeah. And anyway, Josh. Today I would say, love your. There you go, Man City fans. giving thanks and to the fans. Pep calling them to say hi to the fans, wave to the fans, of course, calling them off the pitch. Bro, did you see that last save from
Yeah,
Ederson?
Ederson. Yeah,
Very, very majestic. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. So real quick,
he
before I
positions
get you,
himself very well on in goal.
yeah, very, very. Before before I let you come in, Josh, to me from the Chelsea side, I think Lavia was incredible today. You know, it's like he even didn't have a season off because of the injury. He looked so persistent, great on the ball, solid defensively. Uh, I know he got subbed off, but I think he really did better than Enzo Fernandez. Easily the best Chelsea midfielder today,
Yeah,
Josh.
Enzo Fernandez appeared lost. He's guilty of giving the ball away cheaply and actually not offering enough of the ball to Cole Palmer and Nkoku, because you
Mm,
would think that if Enzo Fernandez found Cole Palmer more, maybe Nicholas Jackson and Nkoku would have a better chance at finding that ball in the right places. But the thing though is the game lacked intensity on a whole. Uh, you wouldn't say it was poor, but it was average. It was like an extended friendly, and
mm,
it looked like Man City was a much more experienced team. Though they
mm,
were not brilliant on the day, they did enough to actually get 2 goals in the game. They approached the game maturely. They Chelsea possessed the ball for large parts of the first half, and
mm,
you would have thought that maybe Chelsea would have been more clinical and precise in their passing and or trying to find solutions to unlock the Man City defense. But that didn't happen. The passes were very heavy. The passes were poor. They were very poor in the final third when they actually generated opportunities. But Man City, like we all know, they just did enough to win the game. The second half started. Foden was introduced. I think Pep Guardiola had asked the players to get more of the be more on the ball and have more possession than they did in the first half,
yeah.
which they did. Though they're not in spaces, not in very dangerous spaces, but they took the sting out of the game even before they scored the second goal. They just passed the ball around, and for me, it is criminal for Chelsea to not have put pressure on the ball when you're playing Man City, and you cannot allow them to play the ball, especially when you're a goal behind. So to me, it appeared like Chelsea had thrown in the towel, and they were just waiting for the final whistle.
Mm. Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you for the insight. And Josh, about Enzo Maresca, do you think he has any chance, or he's going to be any like any other, uh, former Chelsea managers that have been fired by Todd Boehly?
No,
Any chance that
no,
he's going to be doing well? You think he's
yeah,
going
he
to
will do.
recover? Mm.
Yeah,
Josh?
he will recover. As in, this is not a crisis. I mean, yes, they've lost to Man City. It's not like they lost to Ipswich Town on day one
Mm.
of the new league. But you should know that this is a new manager. He's the players have not had um, a bit of training together for more than 10 days. So I would think that for a manager who has a very elaborate ideas like Enzo Maresca, it has to take quite some time for them to be appreciated by his players. He's not the style of play that he has. You cannot pass on to these ideas to players, and in 1 week they get them. They it has to take some real practicing on the training ground for them to understand what he wants them to do. But a good thing for Chelsea, they do have the players. Their midfield looks very good. It was horrible today, but I mean, in the long term, the profile of players that they do have in midfield. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Christoph Nkuku, Pedro Neto, Nicholas
I think
Jackson,
Neto
and
was
Cole Palmer.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, Neto was better than the first one, and Nkuku made some runs, but I still do believe that Enzo Fernandez should have at least found Cole Palmer more, and Chelsea as a team or Enzo Maresca should have found a way to make sure that Cole Palmer was on the ball. At least Cole Palmer as a player, maybe the instructions were given to him to hug the touchline, but at a certain point, I did think that he should come in. He should come in field and just attack
Mm.
from those areas that he likes to be in. So he finds pockets of space to let in Christoph Nkuku. So Nick Fadley says City played differently than last season. Yes, I do agree. It played differently, but for me, it didn't look like it was. It's not like it is a drop off that they've changed their style of play. It's just that in the moment, they've just found a way to hang in there and win a football match because they don't believe, like Pep Guardiola says, that his team, maybe it will even take him 3 weeks before they're ready for the season. But the games are here and the players have to play them. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Man, Nick, thank you. We were wondering where you are because we know this is usually not your time. But yeah, shout out to you if you're on, Nick. As always, man, big up. Josh, anyway, of course, I've been saying, by the way, worst player on the field was Chelsea's Jackson. Awful to me. Worst player, Josh.
Well, you can. It is a bit harsh to call him the worst player
Mm-mm,
in the
mm-mm.
Chelsea team
No.
because he was not fed, and when he was fed, okay, his touch was heavy. But for me, I think the worst player for Chelsea, in my perspective, was Enzo Fernandez because I expected Enzo Fernandez to do much more to unlock the defense of Man City, at least without him making marauding runs into the box. He should have tried to find Cole Palmer more and Christoph Nkoku for them to have chances to win the game.
Mm.
I think the worst player for Chelsea was their manager, Enzo Maresca, because I didn't understand what Chelsea
The
was
team, I don't
about
know. It's
without the
me.
ball
I saw around
because
three
they were
players.
so poor.
Josh,
They let
we
Man City
we had around four players.
They
To
let
me,
Man City play. They
mm,
waited for the ball at the back. Hmm.
no, you were saying the late Man City
Sorry,
play.
carry on.
Okay, I was saying,
Yeah, they did leave Man City to play.
yeah, Josh. I was saying that. Thank you, Josh. I was saying, okay, maybe it's not so bad. After all, they were playing four-time winners of the Premier League in a row. Man City. I mean, if there's any consolation in that, they can sleep on that. It's not so bad. It's the first game of the season. I don't know why Todd Boy walked out. He should have waited. Try to club first team of the season. Of course, no chemistry within players. Did Maresca get the selection wrong? Somehow, yes, he did. I still insist. Enzo Fernandez should have played. I don't know, but not where he played today in the first game, in the first, especially the first minutes of the game. I still think Nkunku should have played behind Jackson. They need a better. In fact, they should fight tooth and nail to get the Nigerian striker playing for Napoli right now, Victor. I also think Cole Palmer is very good behind the striker, number 10 role going. Who else? But full-time thoughts. Again, Lavia, absolutely outstanding. I loved whatever. I hope he stays fit. Played
Yeah,
so well.
yeah.
Like Neto, brilliant when he came on. You could see coming off the bench, the game a bit. The game changed a bit. Chelsea was trying to go and make moves, attacking, giving Lewis problems. Enzo,
Enzo
he said,
Fernandez was beaten. He
I don't
was
know.
beaten. he was beaten for pace when Kovacic ran into his path, but maybe he should have taken one for the team and pulled him down to stop that threat. But
Fofana,
the
Josh.
keeper.
I loved Fofana too. Fofana was okay. His aggression. I mean, he did well. It's just that things didn't go well, but I think Fofana also played well. The second goal, Josh, I blame that on the keeper, the mistake from the keeper, and City had to
Which
capitalize
keeper?
on that. Sanchez,
Oh, yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
anyway,
but he ought to have done better. I mean, the keepers tell us that you get your hand onto it. I mean, you have to put it outside.
next time they should start Neto as a winger where he was playing from on the left hand side. They should unless otherwise, I still think Enzo Fernandez should not start. I mean, after today's display, because we see Caicedo.
Or
Listen, Josh, listen,
yeah,
because I see
yeah.
Caicedo and Lavia did great. Okay,
Mm.
however much Lavia outperformed Caicedo, then drop Nkunku where he likes to play, his preferred position, and see if he's going to give you goals. Have Cole Palmer, by the way, play where Jackson was playing. I'll do that, Josh. Why are you playing Jackson? He's slow. Man.
But he was the
First
top
touches, I
scorer
didn't like
last
it.
season.
No, I'm saying right now you could try out with Cole Palmer. Anyway, guys, that's the game for you. Premier League is back. First game was Manchester United and Fulham on Friday, as we've already said. They won. Then games that were played yesterday, Arsenal winning as well. Man City today beating Man City beating Chelsea. Slightly back into yesterday's games, you had Arsenal beating Wolves 2-0. You had Liverpool beating Ipswich Town 2-0. You had Newcastle beating Southampton 1-0. Nottingham Forest Bournemouth draw 1-1. Everton thrashed by Brighton, of course, with a red card 3-0. And Aston Villa beating West Ham, beating the Hammers. The Hammers were hammered 2-1. Beautiful game. I mean, the game was, I liked the game. Aston Villa were, sorry, not Aston Villa. Anyway, both teams were a bit lucky, especially with the result. The penalty, the one that Pau Queta took, I think it was soft from what's his name, Josh? I'm forgetting his name. God, I'm forgetting his name. Then Brentford played today, beating Crystal Palace 2-1, and the game that just ended, Chelsea versus Man City, losing 2-0. Josh, before we sign out,
Yes.
any few words?
Spurs plays tomorrow.
Yeah, Spurs plays tomorrow.
They open their league campaign tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick Fadley. Thank you, Ronnie Mupe, for always keeping it real. Sports Jazz, watch along. This was Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, and it was 0-2 goals from Erling Haaland, who got off the mark, and Kovacic in the second half.
Yep. The man, how does he do it? He sits and he's like, although we didn't see that celebration today, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much once again, Sports Jazz. Isaac, Josh, see you very soon. Mope, shout outs to you. You did say something. Nick Fadley, shout outs to you, brother. Once again, we are signing out. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Sports Jazz, guys. We will be coming back tomorrow, usual time in the evening, with the EPL review, reaction of the whole games. Then later on, we shall go a small talk about the transfers slightly. Maybe the game that is also happening tomorrow between Leicester City and Spurs. That's it for you guys. Signing out. Isaac, once again, Josh, Post Jazz. Thank you for whoever was streaming. Josh, any few words before we pop out?
Cheers. Subscribe.
Cheers, guys.
Continue watching our videos.
Yep, and we are out.